What's going on, all you Boruto fans? Unpredictable 60 here, bringing you guys the next review. Today we'll be reviewing episode 10, and this was a very intriguing episode, just for the simple fact that we finally get to have an episode more focused on the fact that Boruto can see these ghosts, so Boruto calls them, and it's pretty interesting to watch because, you know, Naruto actually admitted in the episode that he doesn't really know how to interact with his son. And Hinata told him that that's not true, that Boruto can see that probably, and you know, Naruto finally acknowledged the fact that he knows he hasn't really been there as much as he should have, and we now know the reason for that. So it's not like this is going to be some type of new situation for him, and he can actually he can admit to his faults. And that's one of the things that's been bugging me since this whole Boruto thing started, is the fact that Naruto hasn't exactly been there as much as he should have, because he's been drowning himself in the Hokage's work and basically been spending the night in the Hokage's tower just so he can try to get everything caught up, and it seems like he never can do that catching up part. So it was pretty nice to see Naruto finally admitting to his faults and finally just admitting that he doesn't know how to interact with his son. And finally we got to see Boruto get to explain that he can, you know, see these ghosts and actually have an episode dedicated to him looking for said ghosts and still not being able to contact or even catch up to where these ghosts are. Now, one of the cool things about this episode is the fact that we keep hearing about these incidents. The incidents where people would get their bodies taken over by this entity and no one really knows why or where the entity is coming from. And of course, we got to see that Boruto was looking around for the whole episode, could not find it, and they did go over and mention that they've only, at first, the entities have only been trying to take over people near the academy or at the academy, and it's starting to just spread like wildfire. It's like 8 incidents in 1 week, and you know, different things are going on. People are getting their bodies taken over and they're just going berserk. Basically, they're destroying things and just causing, you know, all kinds of damages and just really causing a muck in the village. And it's like, where is this thing coming from? Who's causing this, and what can be the source? How can we stop it? You know, there's always different things to go over and different things to try and research where this could possibly be coming from. I really want to know who's behind it, honestly. I mean, we don't know anything right now. I don't know anything right now, and I really don't read the manga to see ahead of what's going to happen, and I prefer not to, just so it could be a surprise for when I do find out what's going on and be like, wow, that guy was behind this, or oh, this person's new, I've never seen him before, you know, just to keep some type of surprise coming. So that's one of the reasons I don't read the manga for these types of TV shows, because it's just one of the things that I like to just wait and see what happens, just to have myself something to watch and then something interesting to look forward to. Now, of course, Boruto wants to be involved as much as possible because he still believes his eye is the eye of the hope. He believes his eye is going to be what saves the village, and we did see the very first episode at the very beginning. The village was in shambles, and Boruto was using his eye, his ability, whatever the case was with his eye, he was using it and using it to fight his opponent. And you know, we really still don't know who Kawaki is, and we're just waiting to see who's gonna, you know, rise up and admit to being that character. We'll maybe find him to be a good character at first, and then he'll realize that, you know, something changed in him, or he may already be a bad character. Who knows? Maybe he's the one behind this whole thing. Who fucking knows? I don't know. You guys might know, but of course, like I always mention, if you're gonna say anything about the episode, leave it in the comment section below, but try not to spoil it, just for me and even for other subscribers that might be coming through wanting to read or watch this, and then, you know, you don't spoil it for them who might be going in the comment section to leave their own comment. They might go over your comment and be like, wow, that might be a thing that actually happens, but who knows who's telling the truth about what. So let's just try to keep it to what you think can happen or what you want to see happen. So, of course, with this episode, I was really entertained because, you know, Boruto was actually somewhat taking on a job, and he was basically delivering mail, trying to speed up the process. But in that process, he had a lot of wrong addresses, I believe, and he just did not deliver things the way they should have been handled. And of course, he got in trouble for that and told to be made to keep the stamps in order and just basically file those for the mail, the post office actually. And you know, during that time there was a news broadcast going on, and there was basically them talking about the water purification plant had been attacked by this ghost. And at the end of the video, at the end of the show, you see that, you know, the class rep is, you know, inside this building, and she's unconscious. We don't know why, we don't know how, but hopefully they'll go over that in the next episode. I can't wait to see episode 11 to see what they think or what they're gonna do, because it's just gonna be like, maybe we'll find out who's behind this, maybe not. But Naruto and, you know, his son at the end are pretty much like, you're not gonna be the one to deal with this. You need to stay out of this type of thing. This is what the adults are for. And Boruto's like, fuck that, I'm gonna be a part of this just as much as y'all are. You know, y'all aren't the only ones who can handle stuff now. Which I get, because I did see that, of course, this Boruto whole thing, it's supposed to be about Boruto, and it's not really supposed to revolve around Naruto or any of the old people. Just because this is like Boruto's legacy. We've already heard about Naruto and his successes, and we've already seen what he can do. So it's time for us to now see what Boruto's capable of in his class and his generation. That's the whole point of this Boruto series. And of course, you can't really count the old characters out, because it is Naruto Boruto generations, or Boruto Naruto generations. I said that backwards. Boruto Naruto generations, next generation. So of course Naruto has to be involved in some way. So with that being said, just let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you guys think something crazy is going to happen, or if you guys want to go ahead and just leave your thoughts in the comment section below, you're always welcome to do that. And if you want to subscribe, go ahead and do that if you haven't already, for all you Boruto fans out there. And go ahead and click the bell symbol when you subscribe. That way you get notified about all the latest Boruto videos that will be coming your way. And then that way you guys can keep up to date with us and what we do on our channel. And if you would like to go ahead and like the video because you enjoyed it or were entertained in any way, go ahead and do that. Share the video with whomever you might think would find this very entertaining to them, or even want to have them comment and just become a part of the community that we're trying to grow here. And on that note, this has been your broadcast. Unpredictable is out.